Melbourne, named the world's most livable city 7 years running. If you like shopping, architecture, and most importantly food, then don't forego the trip to Melbourne. Our hotel, the Fraiser Suites, was one of the nicest hotels we've ever stayed in, and it had a gorgeous rooftop lounge. We were within walking distance of Melbourne's famous bar-lined laneways, Burke Street's historic Victorian shopping arcades, and the Yarra River's Promenade and Federation Square. Our first night there, we met up with our good friend Tim, who we met in Seoul almost a decade ago. Okay, hey! So we're in Melbourne with our good friend Tim.
Hello.
Reconnecting with old friends. We're about to go out to the gay bars, just having a few cocktails in our hotel room, and staying down in the CBD near Chinatown. So
This is the strongest vodka lemonade.
oh, stop complaining. It's free vodka in our room. Come play.
Yay.
Then we went to the gay bars in Fitzroy, a 15 to 20 minute walk from our hotel.
We're in line at Sircuit Bar in Fitzroy. So apparently they don't let cute people to the front.
It's a bit of a line.
Because if they did,
We'd be at the front.
well, I don't know where we'd be. It looks good so far. I don't know, that guy's wasted.
Fitzroy has a lot of bars, but we went to Sircuit Bar. It was a fun, modern dance club with a great drag show and a nice young crowd. The drink prices were reasonable for Melbourne, which is a really pricey city to get drunk in. After dancing and doing way too many shots, we walked over to the Peel Hotel, one of Melbourne's oldest and most famous gay bars. The night ended with no regrets, sometime after 4 a.m. The next day was almost 40 degrees Celsius, which is about 104 degrees Fahrenheit. We were hungover and tired, which was the perfect time to walk 8 miles to St Kilda Beach via the Royal Botanic Gardens and the Chapel Street Shopping District. Along the way, we stopped at the Shrine of Remembrance. Even if you're not into the historical significance of the building, it's an absolutely stunning place and provides some of the most incredible cityscape views of Melbourne. It's worth trying to stop in for one of the free tours at 11 or 12:45. After walking for a few hours, it was time for the beach at St Kilda. If you're a fan of roller coasters, you'll also find Melbourne's Luna Park here. The beach was packed on this Saturday, and for good reason. We burnt our feet walking across the sand to the water, and the water was so nice and cold. It was so hot outside that we couldn't stay at the beach for more than an hour. When we got back to our hotel, we had a snack and a nap before meeting Tim again for drinks at a cool little rooftop place called Goldilocks, which you can only get to through the kitchen of a Chinese restaurant. Then we ate some really good and really cheap Indonesian food. For our last day in Melbourne, we made our way to the Queen Victoria Market. It's a great place to spend a few hours looking for souvenirs, window shopping, or you can make a quick stop and get some really good food. After that, we walked through downtown's laneways and arcades, basking in the architectural splendor and doing a bit of window shopping ourselves. Later that night, we met Tim again at a great little pub called the Workers Club near Fitzroy. Then we went for tapas at Naked for Satan. This is one of Melbourne's hippest rooftops with unbelievable food and really quality drinks. Their daily lunch and Sunday night special, all tapas items are only $9, making this a budget-friendly option unless, like us, you order everything on the menu. So that's it for Melbourne. It was a short trip, but we loved it. Special thanks to Tim, our local guide. We'll miss you, buddy. Next week, we leave for the United States and our big road trip. Stay tuned for updates and city guides. We'll be starting in Seattle, and we hope to see you all soon.